You miss one Duolingo lesson. Nothing important disappears. You do not forget the language. You do not lose the words you learned yesterday. But one number on the screen is about to reset. And suddenly, opening the app feels urgent. Not because you are excited to study, because you are afraid to lose something. That is the strange power of a streak. It begins as a record of progress. Then, quietly, it becomes something you feel responsible for protecting. The lesson may take 2 minutes, but the decision is no longer about 2 minutes. It is about whether today becomes the day you break the chain. Few products have turned a simple number into such a powerful daily ritual, and the first mechanism is loss aversion. People often react more strongly to losing something they already have than to gaining the same thing again. A one-day streak means almost nothing. A 30-day streak feels earned. A 300-day streak can feel like part of your identity. The number represents mornings, late nights, travel days, sick days, and all the moments when you still open the app. So when midnight approaches, you are not choosing whether to complete one lesson. You are deciding whether to destroy visible proof that you have been consistent. That is why the fire icon matters. It turns time into property. Every day adds another piece. And once the chain becomes valuable, the fear of resetting it can become stronger than the desire to learn. Duolingo offers ways to protect or restore a streak, including streak freezes. Those features reduce punishment, but they also reinforce the central idea. The number is important enough to save. Now the app has created something unusual, a digital object you cannot touch, cannot spend, and may still feel anxious about losing. But the streak alone does not explain the full pull. The second mechanism is progress substitution. Language learning is slow. Real improvement can be difficult to notice. You may study for a week and still struggle to understand a conversation. So the app gives you progress you can see immediately. Experience points, daily goals, levels, leagues, celebrations. A bar moves, a number rises, a badge appears. These signals make effort visible, and that can be genuinely useful. Clear feedback helps people return to difficult habits. But there is a hidden risk. The score can become easier to chase than the skill. You start asking, how much XP did I earn? What position am I in? Did I protect my streak? Instead of asking, can I understand more than I could last week? The game is fast. Learning is slow. So the brain notices the system that rewards it immediately. A short, easy lesson can preserve the streak even if it barely challenges you. You may win the day inside the app without moving very far in the language. That does not make the lesson worthless. It means the measurement and the goal are not always the same thing. Then comes the third mechanism. The reminder arrives when the loss is close. A notification does not simply say that a lesson exists. It can make the unfinished task feel personal. The owl appears disappointed. The streak is in danger. The day is almost over. The message may be playful, but the timing creates pressure. Duolingo has openly discussed testing product features and notifications to improve engagement. That is normal for modern apps. But every test asks a behavioral question. Which message makes more people return? Which time works best? Which emotion produces action? The notification may trigger pride, guilt, urgency, or the uncomfortable feeling that something is waiting for you. And when the app learns which reminder brings you back, the habit becomes more precisely timed. This is where the design becomes complicated. Duolingo is not trying to keep you scrolling through meaningless content. Its product is education. Returning every day can build consistency. A streak can turn good intentions into real practice. The same mechanism that creates pressure can also help someone study for a year. So the problem is not that gamification exists. The problem begins when protecting the game becomes more important than the reason you entered it. Ask yourself one question. If the streak disappeared tonight, would you still want to learn the language tomorrow? If the answer is yes, the streak is serving you? If the answer is no, you may be serving the streak. So how do you take back control without destroying the habit? Keep the daily reminder, but add a weekly test the app cannot complete for you. Listen to a real conversation. Write a paragraph without hints. Speak for 5 minutes. Measure what you can do, not only what the screen counts. A broken streak does not erase knowledge. It only resets a display. The real chain is not the fire icon. It is the connection between today's practice and tomorrow's ability. That is the part worth protecting. The next time the owl reminds you that midnight is coming, pause before you tap. Are you opening the app because you chose to learn? Or because a number taught you to fear 0? Subscribe to Mind Rigged because the next system we expose may already be shaping one of your everyday habits. This is Mind Rigged. See the system. Break the loop.